Hi guys, welcome to a vlog. I'm spending my last full week in Paris. Today is Tuesday. I filmed a bit of yesterday. I went walking around the Jardin du Luxembourg, and today, this morning, my mom and my sister and I went to the Atelier des Lumières to see the Little Prince exposition. I was really interested in seeing that, and it really made me want to reread the book, so probably will. I do think I have it actually. I do. I think this is, weirdly enough, a book that almost every French person knows. I mean, it's not that weird, but it's just such a beautiful story, and I'd read it a while ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, actually 3 or 4 years ago, but I've never read it since, and it's a really, really heartwarming book, and I think what makes it incredible is that it's a book both for children and adults. So if you've never given The Little Prince a try, please do. That being said, the plan of the week is I'm filming another video where I'm just going to hop around bookshops around Paris. So I'm gonna bring you on that, but that's gonna be for another video, like I was saying. The plan for the week is really to just take advantage of the city. I would like to go to a few parks. I am probably, hopefully, going to go to Montmartre for sunrise because that's my favorite area in Paris. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring you on a very basic touristy-ish week in Paris because it's fun. I like to look at the important sites. I think it's just as good as all the hidden gems, so I'm probably going to do a mix of both. I haven't vlogged in a while and I feel like I'm excited, so hopefully this one's good.
This week's read is probably going to be Story of the Lost Child by Elena Ferrante, the last book in the Neapolitan Quartet. I've been pushing it off because I don't want to say goodbye, and mostly I don't want to know that this will be the last time I ever read this for the first time. But it's not as bad as with other books because I feel like these books could be even better on a reread. It's not going to be too bad, but I'm going to take my time. I am also planning on staying busy, and so I probably won't have like 4 hours, 5 hours of reading to do every day, and that's good because I really want to take my time.
coming home. I don't wanna be alone. Please won't you stay with me?
Hey guys, we haven't chatted in a bit, so I thought I would catch you up a bit. It's a very cloudy day today, so I have the lights on, so if the lighting's not the best, that's why. I watched Saltburn 2 nights ago, and I ended up really liking the movie. I think I put a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. I don't really love to rate things because it doesn't give much room for thought or for explanation, and I also find the idea of rating different genres really difficult because I don't know, ratings don't mean much to me, is what I'm trying to say. However, just to express my thoughts a bit, I thought the movie was really good. I really liked the cinematography, the way it was shot, and the way it was edited. I liked the music, and I liked the storyline, and the actors were excellent in their roles. The only negative comment that I have towards it is that I don't think that it invites for much of reflection. I don't think it necessarily is explicitly commenting a specific flaw of society or anything like that, which is something that I was trying to understand as I was watching the movie, what it was trying to say. And apart from speaking about wealth and power and obsession, I don't think it went as far as it could have. So that's that. Now onto the story of a new name. I'm at page 335. I'm basically at part 2, the section called Old Age, so it's the last section before the epilogue. I've had so much thoughts on this book, and I've been writing a lot of them in my reading notebook, reading journal. I started one in September, and it's been a very pleasant thing to have, especially with reading a book that I'm super invested in, such as this one. And I've been writing them as I go, so I'm probably going to pick my pen up and do that this afternoon. That reminds me, I made myself a hot chocolate. Anyway, to get back to what I was saying, it's been, I don't know, I've just had so much thoughts and reactions to the characters, to what they're doing, what's going on. I've been writing them all down to remember how I felt. I've been writing them in the book as well. Yeah, I'm really, really loving it. But as I was telling you guys a few days ago, I wanted to take my time with it. And then I realized that I am leaving Tuesday to my parents' place before I'm fully moving out of France for the next year, which means that I don't necessarily want to bring it because I'm almost done anyway. So I've been trying to finish it in the upcoming 2 days. But it's okay. It's okay that I haven't given it such a long period of time and that I haven't spread it over the course of multiple days, because honestly I probably would have been too intrigued. Really just want to know what's going on and what's going to happen, and I'm desperate to get to the end. I mean, this is not necessarily a reading vlog, so I don't want to take too much time to express my thoughts on this book, but at the same time it has been a recurring theme, just me speaking about these books. I can't really explain why they mean so much to me, but the writing and the story itself is incredible, and Goldstein, the translator, does a magnificent job at reconstructing the sentences. Not that I know how to speak Italian, but I imagine that it must be difficult given Ferrante's writing, which is really, really singular. I've never come across writing similar. It's very specific to her, but it works for this story incredibly well. I've also found that there's been so many things that are mentioned in the book, politically and socially, that are relevant today, and it's been harder to read that. I cried at some point in the book. I was really distraught, and still I'm like clueless as to where it's gonna end. I desperately want to know, and at the same time I want to push it off because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not guaranteed a happy ending, I'm not guaranteed anything, and that's going to be difficult to read, especially the next part, considering where we've been. I'm also really excited to get back to the show. I think I'm going to watch the show as soon as I'm done with the book. I've just been pretty busy with trying to take in the city, trying to read, trying to start packing, cleaning up. That's why I've not necessarily had the dedication to watch the show, and at the same time I want to finish the book before. The show that I've been currently watching and that I still haven't finished, even though I started it in May, I think, is The OC. I'm only on season 2. I think halfway through season 2. I love this show so far. It's so good, but it's not the most fall show. So I've been trying to think of what my fall show is going to be. I'm hesitating between rewatching Gilmore Girls again, watching Teen Wolf for the first time, and watching Stranger Things because I've never watched it. So yeah, that's for the shows, that's for the books, or the book that I've been reading. I think I'm just going to close the vlog tomorrow, ideally tomorrow. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update because we haven't chatted. I never ended up telling you all my thoughts on the story of the lost child, but the ending had me really distraught and in pain, and I'm not fully over it yet. I think I've still been thinking about it often. I still haven't rewatched the show because in the meantime I read Normal People, which that's what I've been watching, and I also started rewatching How I Met Your Mother, so I haven't continued My Brilliant Friend, the show. And it's also because I don't think I can watch such a heavy show while I'm already watching another heavy show, Normal People. Overall, I think the quartet is brilliant. Truly some of the best books I've read, and probably some of the best books that I will read. Elena Ferrante is a mastermind, and I can't believe that this is a fictional story. I'm so shocked by her talent because the amount of details that she provided, I'm just like, this cannot be a fictional story. There has to be some real elements. There has to. Not that we would know because we don't know Elena Ferrante, but it's just so precise in the story that I just feel like there has to be some sort of reality to the whole story. And to be fair, it is set in the real world and there are some actual elements that have happened, so maybe that's just also why I think that. But definitely will probably overall be the best books I read this year, and I'm so glad that I read them. I wasn't gonna bring them with me to London, which is where I am right now, but ended up having space in my suitcase, and I knew that I would want to go back and look at my annotations once in a while, so I'm glad to have them with me. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna end this here because it's been going on for so long, but thank you for watching. Bye.